The night that was supposed to end with thunderous applause and fading stage lights unexpectedly turned into one of the most talked about moments on social media. After the final song echoed through the packed arena, Tian, Xuning'S, and Ziyu delivered a moment so brief yet so powerful that it instantly dominated timelines, fan forums, and entertainment headlines worldwide. A single embrace captured by dozens of cameras and thousands of smartphones sparked endless reactions, theories, and emotional responses from fans who admitted they were completely distracted by what they had just witnessed. The concert itself had already been a grand spectacle. From flawless vocals and energetic choreography to emotional fan interactions, everything seemed perfectly planned. Tian Xuning'S commanded the stage with confidence, while Ziyu radiated warmth and elegance throughout the performance. Their chemistry during the show was undeniable, but many assumed it was simply professional synergy until the concert officially ended. As the performers gathered to say goodbye, the unexpected happened. In a moment that felt entirely unscripted, Tian Xuning'S stepped closer to Ziyu and wrapped his arms around her in a warm, genuine hug. It wasn't rushed or exaggerated. Instead, it looked natural, comforting, and deeply sincere. Ziyu appeared momentarily surprised before returning the embrace, smiling softly as the crowd erupted into cheers and gasps. For several seconds, the arena seemed to forget everything else. The lights, the music, the staff on stage, none of it mattered anymore. All eyes were locked on that single moment. Within minutes, clips of the hug flooded social media platforms. Fans replayed the footage repeatedly, slowing it down, zooming in, and analyzing every small detail. Some focused on Tian Xuning'S expression, others on Ziyu's reaction. Was it a friendly gesture, a sign of deep respect, or something more personal? The lack of explanation only fueled curiosity, turning a few seconds of interaction into hours of discussion. The phrase "fans losing focus" quickly became a trending joke online. Many admitted they could no longer remember the final song clearly because the hug overshadowed everything. Comments poured in from around the world, ranging from emotional to humorous. "I came for the concert but left thinking about the hug," one fan wrote. Another commented, "My brain stopped processing music after that moment." The emotional impact was undeniable. Entertainment analysts were quick to weigh in. Some suggested that the hug symbolized strong friendship and mutual appreciation after months of hard work. Others argued that such gestures are rare in public settings, especially given the intense scrutiny celebrities face. The fact that Tian Xuning'S chose that moment on stage, in front of thousands, made it feel significant. Whether intentional or spontaneous, it clearly resonated with audiences. What made the moment even more powerful was its simplicity. There were no dramatic words, no grand speeches, no attempts to draw attention. It was just a human gesture at the end of an exhausting yet successful night. In an industry often criticized for being overly scripted, this raw interaction felt refreshing. Fans described it as real, pure, and unexpected, qualities that are increasingly rare in large-scale performances. Ziyu later acknowledged the overwhelming response with a brief message of gratitude to fans, thanking everyone for their support during the concert. While she did not directly address the hug, her words emphasized teamwork, trust, and appreciation. Tian Xuning'S similarly expressed how meaningful the concert was, highlighting the effort put in by everyone involved. Their statements, while neutral, did little to quiet speculation. If anything, they added another layer of intrigue. Fan communities became even more active following the event. Edits, fan art, and detailed timelines appeared across platforms, each interpreting the moment in a different way. Some fans chose to see it as a symbol of emotional support, while others preferred to enjoy it without overthinking. Regardless of interpretation, most agreed on one thing: the moment made the concert unforgettable. The viral spread of the hug also highlighted the power of live events in the digital age. A single unscripted action can instantly reach millions, shaping narratives far beyond the venue. For Tian, Xuning'S and Ziyu, that brief embrace became a defining highlight, proving that authenticity often leaves the strongest impression. As discussions continue and new angles emerge, the hug remains etched in fans' memories. Whether it was a simple gesture of gratitude or a deeper emotional expression, it succeeded in uniting fans in excitement, curiosity, and joy. Long after the stage lights dimmed and the music stopped, that moment continued to shine, reminding everyone that sometimes, the most viral moments are the ones that feel the most human. The aftermath of the viral moment continued to unfold in the days that followed. Media outlets began revisiting past interactions between Tian, Xuning'S and Ziyu, compiling clips from previous concerts, interviews, and behind-the-scenes footage. Fans noticed small details they had overlooked before: shared laughter during rehearsals, supportive glances on stage, and moments of quiet coordination that hinted at a deep level of comfort between the two. While none of these moments alone seemed extraordinary, placed side by side they painted a picture of a bond that went beyond ordinary CO performers. Public relations experts also weighed in, noting how rare it is for an unscripted moment to dominate conversations so completely without any official promotion. Unlike staged fan service or planned interactions, this hug felt spontaneous, which is precisely why it struck such a chord. In an era where audiences are increasingly sensitive to authenticity, the embrace stood out as something that could not be easily manufactured. It reminded fans that behind the polished performances are real people sharing real emotions. Interestingly, the viral moment also sparked broader conversations about emotional expression in the entertainment industry. Many fans praised Tian Xuning'S for showing warmth and openness, calling it a positive example of healthy emotional expression. Others applauded Ziyu for responding naturally, without appearing uncomfortable or overly guarded. Supporters argued that such moments should be normalized rather than overanalyzed, emphasizing that kindness and affection do not always need labels. At the same time, some fans urged caution, reminding others to respect personal boundaries and avoid pushing narratives that the artists themselves had not confirmed. This balance between excitement and respect became a recurring theme in discussions. While curiosity was inevitable, a large portion of the fandom emphasized that the moment should be appreciated without turning it into pressure for either individual. As weeks pass, the hug remains a reference point whenever the concert is mentioned. Interviews about the event almost always circle back to that final scene, proving how deeply it embedded itself into public memory.